Bucking the Sun by Ivan Doig. (1938). Self-made men always do a lopsided job of it, and the sheriff had come out conspicuously short on the capacity to sympathize with anyone but himself. No doubt ears still were burning at the Fort Peck end of the telephone connection. He'd had to tell that overgrown sap of an undersheriff he didn't give a good goddamn what the night foreman said about dangerous. Get the thing fished out of the river if it meant using every last piece of equipment at the dam site. Die of eyelids you could, on this monotonous stretch of highway down to the dam. He cranked open the window for night air to help keep him awake. He'd been up until all hours sheriffing the town of Glasgow through the boisterous end of another week and had barely hit bed when the telephone jangled. Catch up on sleep, the stupid saying went. But in 5 years as sheriff he had yet to see any evidence that the world worked that way. The cat-yellow shapes of bulldozers sprang huge into his headlights, causing him to blink and brake hard as he steered onto the approach to the dam. Past the bulks of earth-moving equipment parked for the night, on the rail spur stood a waiting parade of even more mammoth silhouettes, flat cars loaded high with boulders to be tumbled into place on the dam face. Then, like a dike as told by a massive lyre, Fort Peck Dam itself. The sheriff hated the sight of the ungodly pyramid of raw dirt that the dam builders were piling across the throat of the Missouri River. He hated Franklin Delano Roosevelt for this project and his swarm of construction towns, if that's what you wanted to call such collections of shacks, and the whole shovelhead bunch down here who had to cut loose like orangutans every Saturday night. Damn this New Deal crap. Wasn't there any better way to run a country than to make jobs out of thin air, handing out wage money like it was cigarette papers? By now he was nearing the floodlights. Could see the work barge with its crane arm poised and the cluster of men at the truck ramp where it must have happened. He crept the patrol car along the crest of the dam, and when he parked made it a point not only to leave the car in gear but to set the emergency brake, hard as he could yank it. Before heading down to the group at the water's edge, though, the sheriff stopped and took a long look east across the river, to the bankside promontories of bluffs and badland ravines emerging in dawn outline like scissored shadows. One thing Sheriff Carl Kinnick loved was his jurisdiction, his piece of the earth to take.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?